A modern e-bike typically weighs around 25, 27, 30 or sometimes even more kilograms. So even a small staircase can quickly become a real obstacle. That's why in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can easily master such stairs by using the walk assist function. Before we even approach the stairs, I recommend that you remove all the luggage you have with you, no matter how small or large it may be. Now, if you happen to have a bike bag with you like I do, go ahead and take it off. That will, of course, make the bike a bit lighter and much easier to handle overall. Additionally, I recommend that on your way to the stairs, you shift into a middle or lower gear on your bike. This further supports the walk assist function in mastering the stairs, because it also makes it significantly easier for the walk assist to move the rear wheel smoothly and efficiently as you climb. Once we're prepared, we can now start climbing the stairs with the e-bike. With Bosch, and certainly with some walk assists from other manufacturers as well, the system only activates after moving a few meters. In other words, we can't start right here at the edge. That's why we roll back a bit to have kind of a starting distance. When the walk assist is activated and starts pushing forward, we need to lift the front wheel so we can get over the first step, and the rear wheel basically pushes us up. With Bosch, if you hold down the minus button for a long time, the walk assist is activated and you can see it blinking white towards the front. It's now basically in this hill hold mode, or rather in the start mode, and when we now begin to push slowly, it turns blue, we can lift it up and the rear wheel starts pushing us up the stairs. Works super easy and convenient, and you can just let go of everything. And you get the bike up the stairs without any effort. I really didn't have to do much here. With these stairs, we have the advantage that they're made of concrete, pretty grippy, and the tire also works well there. But if you're now at a staircase that's a bit smoother, for example in your apartment building, then it can happen that the tire slips a little. In that case, I recommend adjusting your technique a bit. And here's another tip. If you feel a bit more confident and have a bit more strength, you can even do the whole thing with luggage. Simply with the idea that the rear wheel gets a bit more pressure on the steps, and then just as usual, again, start pushing, lift the front wheel. But this time, only one hand on the handlebar. And then we can use the right arm to put a bit more pressure on the rear. This way the tire has more grip, and then it goes up really easily. I'll try to demonstrate that live for you right now. We start the push assist, get going briefly, and then lift the bike up. At this point we can use the rear wheel here to help. If necessary, hold the bike for a moment, making sure it's stable, and then push it upwards. And that's really a helpful tip, especially for steps that are very smooth, like polished or marble surfaces, to make it easier to get up. Here we have the situation I was talking about. Very smooth steps and not much space. Here too we can try to maneuver ourselves upwards using the push assist. We have luggage with us which I don't want to carry upstairs. This has the advantage that we have more grip on the rear wheel. Not much of a run-up, so we have to quickly get the whole thing moving, lift the front wheel and activate the push assist. Let's give it a shot now. Wish me luck. Push assist is activated now, and the rear wheel is spinning out. That's why you need to gently pull up just a little bit with the rear wheel, and then the bike will push forward, easy peasy. And we managed to successfully conquer the stairs with a few extra spins from the rear wheel. But with a bit of practice, it works just fine in this kind of terrain too. Just like when you are riding or pushing your e-bike up the stairs, there are also a few helpful tips to keep in mind when going down the stairs. We don't need the walk assist here because we simply use gravity, which already pulls the whole bike downwards. What's important here is to keep both hands firmly on the brakes, already gently applying pressure, so we can let them drag and bring the bike down step by step. We take a small step back and let the bike roll slightly ahead of us to maintain good control. Keep the brakes gently engaged so that the wheels are always moving while you guide the bike down. And if it starts to go too fast, simply pull both brakes firmly. This will bring you to a stop, and this way you can get the bike down step by step safely. And when you do that, you can make your way down securely without risking any injury. And that's even with luggage here. Then at the bottom, right here at this spot, we have to carry the bike briefly and can then go the last meter. Here again, we have more grip going down with the brakes pulled, step back a bit to gain stability, and then we've safely managed to get our bike up and down the stairs. Now, at the end of the video, I have a little bonus tip for you. I noticed in my case that the walk assist felt a bit too fast, making me move up the stairs quicker than I would have liked. At least with the Bosch system, you can have this adjusted by your dealer. They can adjust the speed for you. With some other systems, you can also adjust the speed of the walk assist through the corresponding app. So that's just another tip for you if you felt it was a bit too quick on the way up. Now, I really hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any more questions, feel free to write them in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any future content. I look forward to seeing you here again soon.